All right. Welcome back, everybody, for another deep dive. Today, we're going to be talking about something pretty interesting. Real estate agents versus Navy SEALs. Which one is harder to succeed at?
Yeah, that's a good one. That's an interesting comparison.
Yeah.
For sure.
And we're going to be looking at the article, Real Estate Agent versus Navy SEAL. I think it's originally a Reddit post or something. But, yeah. When we think about, like, who has it harder, most people would say, oh, the Navy SEAL, obviously. But
it's not that simple, is it?
it's not that simple. So we're gonna dive into that.
I like it.
So
Let's do it.
why don't we start by, you'd think that being a real estate agent is pretty easy.
Yeah, you would think that, right?
Like anybody can do it.
Yeah.
And the article backs that up, actually.
It does.
It says that the pass rate to become a real estate agent is like 50 to 70% on the first try.
Yeah. And that's because it's not about skills, it's just about licensing, right? So it's pretty straightforward.
Okay. So easy to get in.
Yeah.
But then they hit us with this crazy stat. 87%
Oh, yeah.
of real estate agents fail within 5 years.
That's wild.
That's wild. So it's like super easy to get in, but then like almost everybody washes out. So what is...
Well, that's because real estate's a tough business, right? I mean, I've got to deal with the market going up, going down. You're dealing with demanding clients. The pressure to actually close deals.
Right.
It's a constant hustle.
Right. So you're essentially an entrepreneur.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
You're running your own business.
Yeah. And you are.
You are.
Yeah.
And it's not like you have a steady paycheck coming in every 2 weeks.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
Definitely not. And the article points out that less than 10% of agents actually hit that six-figure mark.
Oh, wow.
So that dream,
Yeah.
it's
I mean, that's tough.
a tough gig.
Yeah. Okay. So let's contrast that with the Navy SEALs.
Okay.
So obviously we know that Navy SEALs, they're like the elite of the elite.
Absolutely.
The best of the best.
Even then, like, this article highlighted how elite they really are.
Right. It starts with BUDS, Basic Underwater Demolition SEAL Training. And the attrition rate for that is just insane.
Wow.
It's like 75 to 80% of people who start BUDS don't even finish it.
So 3/4 of the people who try out wash out during BDS.
And it's designed to be that way.
Wow.
It's designed to weed out all but the absolute best.
So, I mean, that training must be brutal.
Oh, it's incredibly brutal. I mean, they're doing underwater demolition, they're doing combat diving, land warfare training, and they're sleep deprived the whole time.
Wow. So even if you survive BUDS, you're not a SEAL yet.
No, that's just the beginning.
Right.
Then you've got SEAL qualification training, and then there's specialized schools. So you might go to sniper school or language training. And it's a constant evaluation. They're always pushing these guys to be the absolute best that they can be.
So less than 10% of the people who start that whole journey actually make it to be a SEAL.
Yeah.
So we have these two paths, both with super low success rates, but can we really compare them?
That's the question, isn't it?
Yeah, like it's apples and oranges, right?
In a way, yeah. I mean, real estate's about the economic game. You've got financial risks. You've got to have that entrepreneurial drive. Whereas SEALs, they're operating in life or death situations.
Right. So is it
a whole different kind of pressure?
Yeah. Mental toughness.
Mental toughness.
For sure.
Physical endurance.
Yeah.
Being able to perform under that extreme pressure.
So they both need discipline. They both need persistence.
Yeah.
But it sounds like a different kind of persistence.
A different kind, yeah.
So how do we measure that? Like, is one harder than the other? Or...
It's not really about measuring which one's harder. It's about understanding what success means.
Okay.
Right.
Is it just about getting over that initial hurdle? Or is it about that long game? That constant pushing yourself to be better?
Yeah. Interesting. So, I mean, becoming a real estate agent is statistically way harder. Yeah. Long term.
It seems that way, doesn't it?
Yeah. That's pretty great.
It is pretty wild.
And
it really makes you think.
Yeah. That's a really good point. Like, what is success? And both of these professions.
Yeah.
They need that grit, that resilience. But they're just different flavors.
Right, absolutely. Different flavors.
So, yeah. It's what does this comparison tell you about success? I guess that's something that we want you all to think about.
Yeah.
And which one of these journeys do you think is more impressive? Let us know in the comments. Yeah. So that's it for today's deep dive. Thanks for joining us. And until next time, keep on diving.
See you, Val!